May his name be blessed, his kingdom exalted, his salvation sprout, his anointed one draw near, his redemption hastened, his deliverance heard, his salvation experienced by Israel in exile and in the future. Let us say, Amen.
Our buddies, our unit's commander who fell with a smile. They're brave, they die fighting till the last breath.
After 6 days of around-the-clock fighting, the epic battle of the IDF's counterterrorism unit warriors is missing.
At 7:30 in the morning, I watched the first video of Tanda with PK terrorists in series. I understand that it's war. In just 2 hours, you're here dealing with mishaps and under constant fire.
Here come the troublemakers. We can spot a whole bunch of forces around here. I have a citizen here who rammed the fence with his pickup truck. And we are having a great time at the Tinder. We jumped straight into the action.
So for the first time, we're documenting the battle scene in Urim. Here, a very tough battle took place against at least 10 Hamas terrorists. A formidable force that successfully infiltrated and engaged in a highly challenging battle with the formidable fighters of the IDF's counterterrorism unit. At the end of this battle, not a single fighter was injured, and all the terrorists were annihilated.
From here, I spread my power. I have a power that puts me in charge. Fascinating. I'm here in the area with my own power. We had a situation here where we neutralized 2 terrorists who were already eliminated before the first terrorist who was exposed. We have a terrorist who fell into the dining room, and we carried out an operation on him. We identified another terrorist, but we didn't know exactly where he is. He threw a grenade in our direction, and we hit the ground.
If you know, he says, come here, we're crowning the last terrorist. Run over here, grab a sign, get me 2 dudes with guns on their shoulders because I'm becoming a target. They're after me. Lift up the carpet, find the end of his rope inside the mess. He's not leaving, he's standing at the door. He is creating a commotion. He is positioned at the entrance. Zig.
We positioned our sniper from Lothar unit on roof, and as he took shot, our sniper missed terrorist, and in doing so, we missed target.
At the conclusion of the tough battle, over 10 terrorists were eliminated at the base. Regrettably, a total of 7 soldiers lost their lives. Even in Bari, the fighters of the Lothar unit worked hard on Saturday morning in a very tough battle. During the operation, 5 fighters were killed, including the unit commander, Lieutenant Colonel Eli Ginsburg, may his name be remembered.
Arrived at battle in Be'eri, entered through Shin Gimel, received missions, understood war over house, understood occupied settlement here that needs to return to Israeli control. We went on this mission balls deep on the way. Eli led us. He was the first in strength, leading the force with bravery. All right, let's go, all's good. What do you need? Care, first aid, some require it. Habel left with a Kalashnikov, gave us a bunch of width. Certainly we confronted the challenge. Eli retaliated and then collapsed in his position. With his fire, he assisted us in returning, and ultimately we resolved the conflict with this terrorist and eliminated him, thereby safeguarding additional forces with the assistance of Eli. He was left behind after Avisha and 4 daughters. His wife was a friend prior to the experiments of his best friend from the Navy, who also fell in battle. They had a daughter, and they named the girl after his best friend, and he fought valiantly like a hero in the army and saved countless lives with his exceptional bravery and selflessness.
The fighters we see in this location, the warriors who came from their residences and stormed exposed terrorists, they too at certain moments experience a bit of brokenness.
After finishing a fight, when you step outside briefly, you still have wounds and bruises inside the car, which you take to a medical unit. And then we all gaze at one another, embrace, a hug that you comprehend without words, weeping on each other's shoulder, giving each other 2 pats on the back, and stating that we must continue moving forward, never losing hope in the face of adversity.
When we came to say Kaddish, we were a group of 7 friends, and having a group of 7 friends is an interesting twist. We decided to say the Kaddish for a miracle. Starting Kaddish, suddenly I see a force jumping at us, 40 fighters on patrol, hearing Kaddish, hearing voice, stopping on road next to us, everyone shouting together, Amen. We started out with 7 people, and now we have 40 people saying Kaddish. May his name be blessed, his kingdom exalted, his salvation sprout, his anointed one draw near, his redemption hastened, his deliverance heard, his salvation experienced by Israel in exile, and in the future let us say, Amen. First time in a fight like this, tears of excitement came down my face. I saw the power of this people, and I have no doubt that with this people and these fighters, we are here to stay.
Listen up, our comrades. These are some formidable individuals, and they simply give us more strength to fight and do whatever we desire, while only asking for our support. We will never cease so that we can be the safest in our nation. If the enemy Hamas comes to us, we won't rest or relent until we defeat you and can peacefully and unitedly live here.